When you think of the phrase flat of the future, you might think cutting-edge technology, robots, or artificial intelligence. Now, our next report tells you about an apartment of the future which has none of these facilities, but one which aims to cut carbon emissions and live a sustainable life. Take a look.
Bienvenue dans l'appartement du futur.
Welcome to the apartment of the future. We call it the urban biosphere. In fact, Caroline and I projected ourselves into 2040 to see how we could live in cities in dense urban areas but in a low-tech way. That is to say, with technologies that make it possible to divide greenhouse gas emissions by 5, water consumption by 10, that does not generate waste, that is healthy, financially accessible, and at the same time, that is nice.
This 26 square meter apartment near Paris aims to drastically cut carbon emissions and water consumption, with low-tech devices allowing for a sustainable and nearly self-reliant life. French interior designer Caroline Pultz and engineer Corentin Deschâtelperron moved into the urban biosphere this summer. In the kitchen, there is no gas stove, but rather a resistance under a well-insulated pot.
En fait, on a dû tout réinventer dans cette...
In fact, we had to reinvent everything in this apartment. We call the casserole of the future because there are heating elements underneath connected to the solar panels. It is extremely well insulated and therefore allows you to cook food with steam or water, but this time with 7 to 10 times less energy than a conventional cooking system. We have a whole ventilation and insulation system for the apartment, which also means that we do not need air conditioning in the summer or heating in the winter.
In the bathroom, the large shower only uses a sprinkler to wash.
We use sprayers, so there's one here over my head, another which is close to the body, and then we have the small shower head which has a slightly more powerful jet. So it's the equivalent of a Breton drizzle. It gets you wet and washes you. So it's perfect for rinsing your hair too.
Hanging around the bathroom are oyster mushrooms, which Pultz said grow in the ideally humid environment of the space. In total, they hope to only use 30 liters of water each per day, compared to the average 149 liters a day for a French person. Pultz and Deschâtelperron are also experimenting with breeding edible crickets.
C'est des larves de mouches à danois.
What you can hear are the crickets singing. We have a farm in the flat, and in fact in this experiment we are followed by several experts, including a nutrition expert with whom we established all of our nutritional needs. And we realized that we needed vitamin B12, for example, and that's how we decided to raise crickets to eat them.
This experiment follows a successful one in the Mexican desert in 2023. The experiment started in July and is due to end at the start of November.